Alright guys, so we are talking about how you can rank number one on Google with your System IO website or blog, because it's no longer new that a lot of people are saying, oh, I have my System IO but I'm not able to rank on Google, it's not good, I have to go and use WordPress, and if I want to use WordPress I need to buy a hosting plan, I need to buy a domain, I need to buy all these things. Meanwhile, System IO is free. So I want to show you one of my articles that I'm talking about that I use System IO to create. I want to use this as a challenge to let you know that this actually ranks. Now let's go. You can see it's turned off. It's not even indexed on Google at all. Nothing. It's not even yet visible on Google. As you can see, if I try to open it, it will just tell you page not found because it's not even active, right? But right now I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn it on and we can start tracking it. Let us see how this article is going to rank and at what point it's going to rank for us. Like, I'm just doing this thing, like I don't even know how competitive is the keyword that I'm going for, right? But I'm sure it's highly competitive. I will check for that. Let's even check for keyword 2. Let's check for this and see TEF exam so that we can actually know what we are even going for. I'm sure it's going to be very competitive. Like, when I search on Google, I see huge websites that are ranking on these particular keywords. TEF exam easy, TEF exam Nigeria, Mauritius, TEF Canada. So let's say we want to go for TEF exam. This is going to be highly competitive, right? TEF exams, TEF exam. Let's check on Google and see also. Okay, TEF exam score on Google. TEF exam score is, let me see the result. We have TEF Canada. This is a big website. This website has a very good domain authority of about 42. This is a very good website, right? You can see domain authority here is good. Reference link 25k, man. This is gonna be some massive competition on this keyword. Okay, so let's take it. I think it's a challenge. Let's take it. Another website that is ranking on this keyword is a website with a domain authority of 36. And who else is ranking on this same keyword? Big websites are ranking here. So let's see if we can at least get to the top 10 on. So let's see if System IO can get us anywhere close at all, if it will even show, because these are tough keywords. So with this, we know that we are going for something huge. So how do you do this? Is you just go, you already have your articles written out in your blog post section of your System IO account. Now let me just show you what I did here and let us keep tracking this together. Hopefully within 2 months, I should be able to start ranking on top 10 with these same settings, and I will come back and I'll show you, because I've done this before, not on this particular one, but using System IO, and it ranks well. So what do we have? We have this particular article here, well structured. And I told you, if you want to do an article, just make sure that your article has these 3 things. The first thing is the keywords, right? On the settings, make sure you have your SEO well done. Look at, you can see the title is here, the description is here. Keywords, use 15 to 25 keywords. Use author name so that you can have more visibility. Any image you use should just carry the name related to what you are doing. Then that is the first step. Step number 2, first thing is your SEO settings. Make sure you have your SEO settings, you are using this. This is very important. Do this SEO settings and you put all the things that are required, the titles, the keywords, meta description. Then the next thing is your content structure. Content structure is very important. This is it. Content structure. How do you structure your content? Are you just pouring articles on Google and thinking that you will just get it to show up and rank number 1? It's not possible, right? Look at the structure. Use this particular structure like table of content. Table of content, make sure you have your titles, make sure everything is well done. Look at it, properly done, everything. This, Google will use it to rank you very well. You have H1, look at this one is H2. You can see H2 on your titles. Your main title is H1, your other subtitles are H2s. Then your main content, right, where you begin to explain the stuff, you can now have H3. This is what we call content structure. As part of content structure, you need to have images, right? Image and tables, very important. Image and table, very important. You can see having image headlines, and all these images, they have descriptions, right? They have names that is associated with what the image is about, so that when somebody search, this image can appear on Google and can bring them back to my website. This is the third thing to do: content structure, right? Let's go back to our drawing. Content quality. Now, content quality is very important. You know, I always talk about how you can use AI to harness to do a lot of stuff, but you can't use AI if you don't know how to prompt the AI to get what you are looking for. AI, you can't just use AI, just go to ChatGPT and say, create me an article. You expect him to create you articles that you can use for something as good as this. You can't, right? There are structures. There are things you must follow. You need to know how to prompt, what to tell him to do. You need to understand what quality content is all about before you can even use ChatGPT to produce that, because in your prompting, you must use those keywords and prompt the AI you are using, if it is DeepSeek or ChatGPT, what exactly to do. So quality content is the third one. You can use AI. If you're using AI, then you make sure that you are good at prompt engineering, right? I will give you guys a prompt engineering tool that I have that will help you to generate good content that you can use, and you will rank number one on Google with that. The second part in creating quality content is your content must be valuable. If your content is not valuable, forget it. If you like, use any kind of ChatGPT, because when somebody go to your website and they discover that, Google discover that when they jump in, they jump out. They jump in, they jump out. Even though you're ranking number one, very soon you will start ranking number 10, and very soon you will not be on the top 10 on Google, because Google notices that it's not valuable. That is it. Here, it's not valuable. So your content must be valuable for Google to say, okay, let's continue. This guy is giving them a lot. And how will Google know? They will use what we call read time, right? Google will use read time to know if your content is valuable. Read time simply means when somebody go to read this article, how much time did they spend in reading? Just like watch time on YouTube. When somebody go on YouTube, a YouTube video, Google want to know how long the person watched the video. And on YouTube, we call it watch time, right? How long they watch it. On your blog post or on the Google side of things, we call it read time. It's very, very important you put that into consideration. So with this, me right now, I'm good to go with these articles, and I love it. I like everything. The SEO is good, the content is good, the structure is good, and the quality is very, very good. I haven't had more explanation. That is something again. We also have content quantity. So you want to make sure that when you're having content, at least, I didn't add this when I was writing this particular one, but let me just add it up. So this is content. Google loves quantity, Google loves volume. So your content should be at least 1,600 or up to 2,000 words. I'm telling you, the longer the better, because this will increase your read time. It will increase this in here. So it's so important you can have that type of content, right? The content quantity also matter, but first is the content quality. With this, we are good to go. Now, let me just go and say I'm good to go. I save my articles. I just log out, exit from the article. Time to time, you can still come and touch one or two things, even if you already have everything done. Okay, now let's go to the article and let's go and click here and say activate. I'm activating this thing right now, and it's going live right now. And the moment it goes live, which means we can start seeing this particular article. You see, now the next thing is this thing going to rank? Is this article going to rank for us? Are we going to be on number one page of Google with this article? And that is the challenge that we're about to start. But let me show you some other steps that you need to take. The moment you publish your article, especially if you're using System.io, if you publish your content like this, you need to go to Google Console. Right, let's go to Google Console. While it's opening, this is Google Console. You open your article like this, you see everything is here. Okay, we are good to go. I think I like it. The length is good enough. Boom. Now, what do we do? Come here, copy the title, because Google don't know this article exists, right? And you don't want to wait for Google to go and crawl your website before they know if your article is good to go. I have to go and change this to 2025, right? So what you want to do is you go to this place, Google Search Console. If you've not signed up already, just go and sign up with your Google account and impute your website and verify your website that you own the website, right? Then every article you drop, just come here and you put the title of the article for Google to, you see this thing, URL inspection, for Google to at least check. You are submitting it to Google. Now I submitted it to Google. Now you can see Google say, il est pas, I don't have anything, right? Je ne sais pas, I don't know you, bro. URL is not on Google. Nobody can find this article when they search. So officially we are starting this challenge. I'm going to see how long it takes for Google to rank, for Google to even show my Systeme.io post first. Then number 2, I want to see how long it will take me to be on the first page of Google with this particular Systeme.io account. I have WordPress account, I have Systeme.io account, so I'm testing them both. But before we submit, let's go back and change this particular title. Let's change this title. Let's change the title to 2025. It's very, very important. You go to settings. When you go to settings, you see here, so this place is 2025. Yeah. Also here, let's change 2025 because it's recent, and as a matter of fact, let's put our publish date to today because we are publishing this literally today on Valentine's Day. Today is 14th of Valentine and we are publishing it today. C'est bon? Click. C'est bon. Now, what do we have? Let me see if we have all the things checked on. Here we have checked on. We say click, good to go. Now I can now open this again. Copy the URL. The URL with the right title. Go back to Google Search Console. Put it here and say, Google, do you know about this website? Google will say, no, I don't know about it. Google will say, no, I don't know about this page, right? Google said URL is not on Google. All right, thank you. But can you please, I want to request for indexing, and I'll click request indexing. And Google will go back again and say, okay, let me see what I can do. Let me add you up. Let me queue you up to see if we can begin to show you to the masses. And I will say, merci beaucoup. Merci. Google is taking the time. Now, Google say, oh, voila. Google said indexing requested. So now let's allow Google, let's see how long it takes Google to index this. I will come back with an update and let you guys know how long it took for Google to index this particular web page. Now the challenge begins. Let's see how long it takes if you use Systeme.io for you to have Google index your article with Systeme.io. Then number 2, the second challenge is for us to now see how long it takes for us to start appearing on the first page of Google. Challenge accepted. All right, we are good to go. So if you want to see how I do other stuff I do with Systeme.io, watch this particular playlist or watch this video on how to create your own website, edit your blog post, whatever it is that you have on the screen, please go ahead and watch it and see you in the next one.